Alright, and welcome back to Carnage Heart. We're on level 2 of Europa. So I think now is probably a reasonable time to go ahead and refit our mechs using whatever new stuff we can get. So here's a new engine. Let's just go ahead and buy that. Now, there's better kinds of armor and stuff, but that doesn't really help us that much. Now, we can research this. They say optimization will take 11 turns. It's fine with me. We have 750,000. What is this thing? Ooh, it's a CPU. They've got an idea for a high-speed 100 capacity CPU? Yeah. Here, have 2,000. I like to support research. Now, what is a Jujumon? This is a 2-leg. Well, we're using 2 legs, so might as well research it, I guess. Yeah, we already have most of this stuff. I guess it's because we, I don't know, we work for Kawashima, or maybe we just, I don't know, because that's Japan, so that's a Japanese company. We're using mostly Japanese equipment. I can upgrade the Gargill. Do I even have a Gargill? Doesn't seem that great. Let's go ahead and design. We're gonna select a new card. We'll call it card 3. We use Prowler 2. It looks pretty much identical. Now we have a couple options here. We have the goalie, which is the new one, right? So it'll output 9,000. And that's pretty good, actually. Let's go with that. I'm gonna stick with our laser. Oscillator A. As we remember, Oscillator B only increased how many shots we have, it didn't really do anything else. Now what is the difference between missiles and rockets, do you think? Okay, this has a proc of 24 and a cost of 80. They're both similar. In fact, stat-wise, they're identical. So it's only the ammo that's different. So this ammo is 70 damage, short range. This is 70 damage, short range. Okay. But it weighs 320, and this one weighs 240. Therefore, I'm gonna say the missiles are better. I don't know why. Maybe they have guidance and the rockets don't. I could just stick with this small CPU for now, because I'm not planning to change the program unless I need to. I'll wait on the fuel tank, and for armor, can we get hefty armor now? Looks like we can get one upgraded level armor. I don't think 35 will fit. Nope. But that's fine. We can take a like 100-liter tank. 100-liter tank will mean it takes 205 proc. There we go. That'll take just under 200. I think that makes a lot of sense. So with the software, luckily, we can copy from existing design. We'll copy from card 2. Can we change the name? Because apparently, can't change the name. We tried to. Change this to Raptor. Wait, we did it again. Raptor. Call this Raptor 02. And let's work on this paint job. And green is fine. See, it still says card 3. What a shame. So you can name it, but it doesn't work. So we will now test this. You know, maybe what I could do is I could try the rockets out and see how that does something differently. It doesn't seem like the missiles are guided. In the top left, you can see the CPU. That helps you visualize like what your AI is doing. So if you remember how you've laid out your AI, and your AI is doing something strange, it gives you a hint. Of course, our AI does this funny thing where it spins around in a circle and everything is dead. You can call it like a victory dance. Alright, let's check out this hardware. Not the laser, but the, yeah, this thing. So we want to change this from an 8 missile pod to an 8 rocket pod. Let's try the snake on that. I just want to test this out. What is the difference between a rocket and a missile? The rocket's got to be weaker, but the stats all look the same. Like, to my eyes, I think the rocket was creating explosions on the ground. Like those big spheres. I'm not sure. Oh, I see. The missile seems to be curving upwards. That's probably the difference between missile and rocket, is the missile can aim up. They're just playing leapfrog over here. Alright. So we'll go with missile. Sometimes I think I press O, but maybe I press it too early, so it doesn't count. Alright. Let's go ahead and switch this back to... honestly, this could be a 4 missile pod. We only have Mercury missiles. They're not that great. This makes me wonder a little bit. Do I have enough? No, I don't. Alright. But that's fine. We can quit out early from the test and go ahead and improve the design. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, so now that we've got our new design, it's time we check out our factories. We definitely want to add a line. Why can't we, Oh, it's level 2, so it has to be a level 2, production line? Is that it? Got it. Alright. I mean, that's fine. We want this to be upgraded anyway, because this is our frontline base. So we just want to pump out these things as much as we can. Seems like I can have up to 16 OKE within each base. Alright. And this is our, I guess, our rear base. We probably still want good stuff coming out of here, so let's do this. Factory, we'll add a line. It costs 25,000 to do that, if that's okay. It'll cost me another 25,000 to increase all of these to level 2. I don't even know if this is all necessary, considering how much stronger our units are than the enemy units. And this time, there's no way we're going to spend 600,000 by accident. I have a feeling we're going to be in a better position this time around. So we start the game with a couple of weak units. I want to sort of send them somewhere random. Same thing here. Probably just try to send them towards that enemy base and see what happens. And wait 2 turns. Now, if I've done my math correctly, we should now have our units ready. I'm just going to do a capture base. This guy's coming from farther away. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's just move him forward. And end turn. When I saw this game had a programming interface, I was kind of interested. So, I've done most of the programming off screen. I'll be kind of interested how far we can get with the current AI and the current mechs. I think the rest of the game is mostly going to be strategy, but depending on how strong the AI opponents get, I might have to go back and change things. This team, of course, is a team of 26s. 26 is one of the AI that were created by the developers. I don't think it's particularly good. I think it's the weakest of the 3 AIs that the developers wrote for you. It has a bad habit of when it runs out of missiles, it doesn't know what to do. Sometimes it can remember to attack, but sometimes it just spins around in a circle like that, or it just continuously runs into the opponent. So yeah, our pathetic group of 26s are now dead. I think it was 2 26s and a 27, yeah. They did pretty good damage, but it wasn't good enough. Better to just let them die. So no units ready there, and no units ready here. Oh. We are out of ammo, and that is why, I believe. I believe if we don't have ammo, this just, like, won't work. Is it the same thing here? Yeah, they're out of ammo. Terminate. So, these are still rookie mistakes. But we'll get used to the game. So the red AI, or that red unit in the middle of our stuff, clearly is just trying to capture our base. It's not being distracted. And we have enough to form a unit here. It's not a perfect unit, but it's got 2 of our good units and 128. And that should be plenty good enough. Easy battle. Okay, we have a unit that's stopped. Go capture that base. No AKs here. Not enough there. They're playing leapfrog again. Yeah, that can be tricky for the AIs to figure out what to do when they're clumped up. They currently do not have a declumping algorithm. So we got destroyed there. It's pretty sad. Now, one of the saddest things is that this game seems to only have 5 paint colors, which is definitely not enough. Because we managed to choose the same paint color, and now all our units look exactly the same as the number 28s. You know, I was kind of just thinking about the AI. I was wondering, you know, you could probably make a genetic algorithm to come up with an AI that would be good at this game. It'd probably take a long time, and you know, have to simulate a lot of matches and everything. But I bet it'd be pretty cool as a result. Ooh, they completed the Jujumon. Well, I think we need to go get some Jujumon. Is that a McMorrill? Cost me 49,000. His gun is on his right arm. That is something that I should be aware of. Let's go ahead and design a new hardware. No, we can't do that. We have to go select card 4. Then we can take Jujumon. Wait. No equipment. Why can't you have no equipment? Do I need Jujumon specific weapons? Apparently I do. Alright. And let's go for the Jujumon 8 missile pod, I guess. Okay, now let's try to design. I have about 4,500. Defense factor 7. Yeah. No, wait, I can fit more. Okay, this will take 235 proc to make these guys. A little sad. Kind of makes me want to give them less gas. But it makes almost no difference. At least we get some new paint colors. Yeah, that's fine. We'll call this, we'll call this the Zoloft. Sounds like a good nickname. We have to copy. And we're gonna need to tweak a few things. We have twice as many missiles. Let's go ahead and fire 2 missiles at once. And And our weapon's on the right side instead of on the left side. That thing I mentioned about we sort of aim a little bit on the left, we're gonna try to aim a little bit on the right. Okay. That's pretty good, and yeah, I don't know. Something like that. I'll just leave this. It's fine. Let's go ahead and test it. You know, and actually I was thinking it would be better if we tested this against our current units. So let's go ahead and revamp this to choose part 3. We'll have a whole team of part 4s, or so a whole team of part 3s. So considering this is a whole new model of mech, it might have slightly different reaction times. That's one thing I'm kind of checking, just to make sure that this isn't suddenly really bad. He's at 201 meters. My guy's confused. Yeah, there is a bug in my AI between 200 and 210 meters that my units don't like to respond to. Let's maybe fix that. So that bug is over here. It's because I tweaked this number to 210. But I think it should be 200 is fine. So it's a little bit hard to tell which units are better, because they're both running almost identical AI. But I would hope that the new units that I've created have higher stats or something, but I'm not sure. I mean, it does seem like the stat that matters the most is the missile type and the laser type. So those are the things that determines how much damage you deal. And beyond that, mostly depends on your armor, I guess, is how much damage you receive. Everything else, like the body, I'm not sure, does the body do very much for me? I was thinking maybe the reaction time is faster, but I don't know. It doesn't seem Maybe the duck is pretty fast. Does seem that way. Yeah, it's pretty much a draw. Not really what you want to find out when you just spent, you know, 100,000 on a new mech. I guess it is slightly better. We killed one of them. Let's see, is there anything else I want to change while I'm at it? In terms of the software. You can actually change the software after building it, right? So that is one nice thing. I guess I should only care about the hardware. Hardware seems fine. Yeah, we'll just count that as a win. And approve the design. Good enough for me. Now let's check the factory. So we're gonna change this to a Zoloft. It's gonna cost more per unit. Which honestly, if it costs 500 more per unit, do I care? It's gonna take 50 more units of processing. I feel like I spent all this effort to invent a new guy, but is he that much better? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. But what the hell? I'll have one of my cities will produce my Zolofts, and the other will still produce Raptors. And what we'll do is we'll just find out which one's better. And I'll even build the Zolofts on the front line. I'll still call them card 3s instead of Raptors. I don't know why they do that. I feel like the developers made a mistake and forgot to use the user-provided name in all the places. Alright, let's go for it. That was a gravel attack, where the enemy gets close enough. My guy is supposed to attack them with a melee attack. So it did work. I wasn't sure for a second if I coded it up right. But it looks fine. Seems like sometimes you just get sort of a raw deal where your units get like stuck behind each other or something. And I could probably code something to make them spread out, but oh well. Alright, we have our card 4s. Let's go ahead and deploy them. See how this works. Oh, here's our ragtag team. So there's an interesting thing that you can do in this game that I have not used my AI to do. But you can actually signal from robot to robot. So if you want to do squad tactic kind of stuff with 3 robots, you can do that. In essence, what this does is sort of lets you split some of the processing power between your 3 bots. So like you can have one CPU act as say something that's doing a lot of detection work, and it can farm out whatever it sees to the other robots. Say like, you know, should they attack or should they move? And similarly, the other robots could feed information back as well. And that I find really interesting, that you have those options. It seems like it would be complicated to try to develop squad tactics instead of just sort of each unit acting on its own like this, with the very, very rudimentary initial setup of spreading out. But I don't know, I mean, you could do it. Since we know the computer is not, you know, a parallel processor, everything is single-threaded. So I wonder, like, what kind of shenanigans you could accomplish. You know, like the ability to have a unit calculate 4 things in a single unit of time because you're sort of sharing the information among all your robots. I don't know. Might play around with that at some point. So they're good. I guess I can adjust the factory. I don't know if I really need to produce anything, though. Maybe just one team of raptors would be fine. I feel like beyond that, and we're gonna end up in a situation like last time where, you know, we just have 10 units on the map and we don't need them. And they're just gone anyway. One thing I did forget is to have this unit withdraw, though. This unit should almost certainly have gone back to heal. This one is this one's the derpy one. Amazing. Okay, I have to get those guys to retreat. Wait, they're gonna attack me with this guy with 6% life? Amazing. I guess it made me spend some missiles. Yeah, at this point, we should probably just stop producing units. Well, I guess those aren't producing anything anyway. I don't know what the difference between move and advance are. I think it's just for your own bookkeeping, so you can remember more easily what the unit is doing. Yeah, so since I don't have missile jamming, there's only really two ways to dodge attacks, which is either jumping or ducking. You can jump in a variety of directions. You can jump straight in the air, or, you know, or not. You can jump in either direction. You can only duck directly down, as you might expect. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to miss out on beating this before the 15-turn limit, very narrowly. I don't know if there's like a bonus for finishing it before 15 turns, but it does seem like, considering they give you some extra cash at 15 turns, that's maybe an indication that they thought, well, you're either going to be done by now or you need some more help. So maybe in the next mission we'll try to get it done before 15 turns are up. That might be a good personal goal. See what happens. Alright. Even partially damaged. We were able to get through that. And it looks like, yeah, it's 17 turns. Capture this area. Alright. We got a nearly 1 million increase in budget. And that's going to bring us to the next mission. Yeah. Alright, now we're in the next mission. Okay, so, yeah, I'll see you next time. We'll do mission 3. I believe there's 5 maps. 5 maps on the first campaign? It's either 3 or 5. I guess I could look that up. Either way, I'll find out next time. I'll see you then.